Go with what you know, bro. Where you plotted the course before. Thought that the author would have thought that this would have been art if you would have not picked this one type stuff, and then I would have been what I thought that I was all alone. Carousels that would have gone and grown more old with some of them vine that had touched, like nature trying to take it back type stuff. With the bath of what the mask would have done if you would have struck it with the box that it was in, but now it's not. This would have been what would wash off all of that blood that you kept, and then I would have been more slick and inept to be ripping this half to death when I spit like that, because then the magic was all just in my mind type stuff, but that's the most powerful from all of them in the know. In the know, in the know, in the toe, but where's the dough? Maybe the dough was the soul, so let's take a mo endeavor with flow, like we could have like this was a poltergeist, y'all thought that the heart was in horse, y'all wrong from the start, because then I would have stopped you all for your lunch and your bar that you brought. Yes, more Gibraltar flow with the rock I would have squashed to a bunch of pebbles and lost. Was it all the wash under them tides that would rock the ship that was launched? Just me to say this like a gesture with arms, and then I would have been the jester to get some of your laughs that you got and put them in big, and then the strip for them big, because then I would have been the big that I thought I was. The big is what I'm going for, why yes of course, and any fool would have known, and any lonely would have stopped, because then I would have taken the loin from the lawn you just saw. What? All the wonder. What? All the wonder. All the while you slipped, I would have been slipping into a bunch of madness, yes. Whistling all the while, it's me to go and take the lunch from the crocodile. And his jaws were lost, he could have the best and most brilliant smile. It would have been me to smile. What would have been awesome, what would have been lost was something tossed into the wind when it comes, a windmill to grind. What y'all would just pluck, like yeah, it was grain for a horse that could talk. That was me with my onward and upward dog. Have I said anything yet that's been worth mentioning? If not, maybe in this next type sit. Man, he sure is an optimist with all of this optimist kind couldn't get inside of his chest. He's a hyperfuse I release. Like hot off the press. Hot off the press, motherfucker. Mold this phone for mo because yo, we're full. Falling like dominoes for flows I got. I just wanna blow like bliss until they would flow by themselves. This was an ease and a fucking easel. I think for me to ease on the these I could have tried, and I did type shit. And the idea would hit and then stick like pasta and bull for a sick. Now I think it's done, I hope it makes you sick, because it's set in the sun for way too long like the raisins on bench. I would raise this from death just to listen again, and repetition with wit always does the trick. And then the wood that I whittle from big to make it little is shit, to make a bunch of sense in Jamaica with an accent that I couldn't quite understand. But this acts to the flesh, understand this. Why, of course. The balcony flows for mo. This rose tossed to where my feet will go. Like they got intuition, bro. No, it's pretty much only spots I could place them up because of the clouds and whatnot. I'm not gonna walk on your domes like I was the Jackie Chan on a show. Movie mo, a cinema, with a bunch of this moving a part of your soul that resides with a heart, with a beat in the chest that you got. I think God save the Queen, TWA, and what he says was always so sweet and delicate, like a rose that will be your eyes would never see, like it would wilt. Some of that, could you feel that? Because it would have been the velveteen rap, the harp really faster. I would have been Calvin and Hobbes with this rap. That's fucking right. I'm Calvin and Hobbes with this. That's right, son. Snippet some more of this sweet rap that I said from the snicker bar that I ripped. I mean the rapper that attests to keep more of my flow in line like a rope would have been tied to the tug and I was a boat. Bro, maybe I just said this from balcony's edge like I just begging for my love to be back. Maybe I could have said in a sweet song yet to see summer for not leave. Like I need to just cut a piece of her flesh and wear it around my neck. Maybe I could get more relic with flow if I would have relished this pole that I was on and not look forward for the next. I would have been a fool flat on my face like I fell. Like this is some head over heels with this. Just hunting for this cause I need it real bad. Like this was a pill I would have got from a beaver and that makes 10. Beaver pills. That makes 10. Beaver pills. Be or then I would have been more clever with this way it would have been like I need to just bend the time and shift it different. To my complexion was met and with this complex that I said, have I mentioned that yet? And then a whole bunch of monstraw when this bunch from the corners was lit. That was when the ship would have sank and I'll take a lift once again. A whole bunch of this could have been from the slip if I ever get them grand from the genie who's big. When I did what I did with this list from the tongue inside of my list. Got the insight for this shit like the target was saw with these one of the serrated teeth on this what was sharp when I did this like it was a jaw. When I did this like your jaws would just drop and never put back the way that they was. What was jaws? Worcester sauce and bunch of these chestnuts and rip open over what rose and like they told some jokes and they were falling over themselves. Oh, to hear flow and old with an E on the boat with a dash above and then I'm a dash better than y'all if the dash never stops. That would have been the connected dots at the stars. That would have been a whole bunch of pick your spots because that would have been the pencil's harm without the rubber bonds cause I snipped them off. That would have been the toes that you used to have, but the dog removed that from your ass, and then I would have got Jurassic with this rap with a whole bunch of lashes real in the soft that you got. That would have been, oh my god, that never stops. It would have been the longest part where it could have been be continued type shit with the dots. With the dots. Boom. Fuck yeah. Well done, TWA. Why, thank you. What do you think, Kitty? I liked it. Nice. What do you think, bunnies? It was bad, yo. Nah, you did, buddy. It was bad, yo. That's right. That's fucking right. Even the bunnies said.
TWA.